Hey, what is going on, guys? Inferno LH here, and today I'm going to be going over the top post in r/Terraria in the past week. But before we get right on into the top post, could you please like and subscribe to my channel? I would really appreciate it, as over 90% of people who do watch my videos are not subscribed. I will also leave the link to my Discord server in the description of this video if you want to go ahead and join that, but let's get right into the posts. I present to you the final footwear. Honestly, it would actually kind of like this accessory. I guess those are kind of like the final one looks like a Zenith boot instead of the Terra boots, which is just the upgrade. Would make sense. But I would actually like all these accessories combined into one footwear. You know, you'd also get a dash with the ninja gear right there. And the horseshoe, that one does kind of seem kind of useless because you'll probably have wings anyways, but why not combine it? The shoe, the top middle one, that's junk from fishing. That's completely useless. Why is that even in there? So this is what your world looks like when you're generating a brand new world. This person's able to see what it looks like using T mod loader, so you can't normally see this, unfortunately. But this is what it looks like when you're generating the world. It goes from left to right and spawns in different blocks and items and stuff. It's really interesting to watch how it actually works. Like, actually, this is like very cool. I'm not going to show the whole video because it's 3 minutes long, but you get the idea of how this ends up working. Thank you all for helping me with my Black Pillar Vanity. I saw a lot of suggestions to use Moonlord legs, and that's definitely worked best for me. Why? This is the most cursed character vanity I think I've ever seen in this whole game. Literally, just a pitch black pillar. Why? Is it just to confuse people? Because this is definitely the most cursed vanity I've ever seen. If you're wondering what they're using, I think that's the creeper costume from one of the goodie bags from Halloween, and then they have Moonlord's legs as they said in this post. Tried out the Finch staff with an infinite minion mod. Yeah, I've actually done this on the mobile version myself, and I just wanted to see what would happen, and yep, it's just an endless tower of finches. You can do this on the mobile version with a mod menu called TL Pro. I don't think it's updated to 1.4.4 yet, but if you want to get that mod menu to do stuff like this and really anything you want, I will leave a link in the description to my video on the mod menu. But this just looks ridiculous, and you can do this with literally any summon. Never tell me the odds. I beat Daytime Empress of Light, and she dropped a hallowed key. Now this is actually pretty rare, well, same drop chance as it is for a normal key, but the chances of getting it from a boss compared to an enemy is like what are the chances? You're not fighting as many bosses. So this player is definitely really lucky. And this reminds me of that one time I fought Duke Fishron, and I got a jungle key from Duke Fishron. Well, jungle key mold, because it was a very long time ago. It was actually in one of my first videos on my channel. What is the most painful sword to try and obtain in crafting the Zenith? Now, there's a lot of different swords here. I was looking through the comments, and most people seem to say the Enchanted Sword because, well, if you're unlucky and never get one automatically generated in your world, the only way to get it is through fishing crates, and the chances of that is just, it can take you a very long time to get one, especially compared to most of these other swords on this list. And I'm surprised that no one mentioned the Terrorblade, because that sword itself takes multiple other swords to craft. But I guess people say the Enchanted Sword. What do you all think? Girls during Blood Moon? I don't want you to buy my stuff. I want you to want to buy my stuff, okay? I'm not saying that. Boys during Blood Moon. I love nights like tonight. There's never a shortage of things to kill. Yes. Literally, Blood Moons are... I hate it when I get a Blood Moon when I'm like trying to build or do something. Blood Moon just happens. I'll just go to my Enchanted Sundial, skip the day, and then for some reason I'll get like a solar eclipse the next morning, and I'm just, it's so annoying. It's been a while since my last post, but now I'm back, presenting my texture pack progress for Terraria. This texture pack looks amazing. Look at these textures, they just look so great. Like, there's so much detail put in all of these different textures. I would actually, if I was able to play this texture pack, I definitely would, because this looks amazing. A lot of work was put into this. Help! I've tunneled so much and cannot find the Aether. Bruh, what the heck is this tunneling? Like, Ugh. What is this tunneling? Etch-a-sketch type tunneling? Broken screen type tunneling? Floating islands. This one sparks joy. This one does not spark joy. I always hated coming across these sky lakes in pre-hard mode when I'm trying to get, like, I don't know, maybe the Star Fury, or just some item from the floating islands, maybe the red balloon. And I come across the floating sky lake, and it's so annoying. Where is that 1% corruption? Bro destroyed his whole world just to find the corruption. He can't find it. It's probably, you know, this happens all the time. There's probably one block of corruption somewhere in the world, and you just can't find it. Like, it's so annoying. My massive NPC housing. I don't need like 99% of this, but I got bored, so I made it. What? Why? Why? I mean, you said you got bored, that's why you made it, but why not make like an actual build that maybe does something that looks cool? Why? Like, you could have made something so much better than this. And the NPCs are so spread out through the whole build that you're gonna have to spend so long traveling to each one. Why not at least move them into the same area? Dude, this NPC building is so big that you could have separate biomes for each section of the build so that the NPCs could be happy. You could have pylons for each biome in different sections of your build. Terraria Daily Drawing, Day 55 plus 26. Shimmer Truffle. This looks actually pretty cool. And actually, I've never seen the Shimmer Truffle NPC before. So I guess, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Red truffle. If you didn't know this, if you put shimmer on the NPCs in the game, they change sprites, so they have their own, like, they have a brand new design that you can have if you put shimmer on them. Started expert mode for the first time and realized I spawned in with a legendary copper short sword. Now this has actually happened to me before, and it's just it doesn't help that much since it's a copper short sword, but like when you see that legendary on that short sword, you're like, yes! And then there's also times where I've spawned in with a broken copper short sword, and, you know, the best thing to do in that situation is to just throw it away and make like a wooden sword instead. It's just much better at that point. I didn't know the golem got that buffed. Yeah, wow, they really buffed the golem in this update. Wow, yeah. I mean, obviously this is a glitch, but for those of you who don't know, they actually did buff his health for quite a bit, and also you can't knock back his hands anymore when he punches you. Moon Lady? Lady Moonlord? Moon Babe? Thoughts? Actually, this is a pretty cool redesign of the Moonlord. It'd be very strange to see this in the game, but, well, they did well with the reskin, I guess. What? Huh. I've never seen two traveling merchants at the same time. I don't know how they managed to get that to happen. My guess is one of the traveling merchants probably spawned in during the day normally, and for those you probably already know this, but the traveling merchant moves out at nighttime. But if the traveling merchant is on screen throughout the whole night, he will not move out and he will just stay there till the next day. So that's probably what happened to one of them, and then another one just spawned in. I guess it doesn't matter if there's already one there, another one will just spawn in. That's my guess of what probably happened. I don't know. I hand sculpted the Eye of Cthulhu. Wow, that looks... First off, that just looks terrifying. Second of all, how did you sculpt it that realistic? Look at the saliva in the mouth. How did you even do that? Is this digitally sculpted, or did you sculpt this like... Well, you said you hand sculpted it, so I imagine this is like a real physical object. But wow, that looks amazing. Naughty Elder Slime. Bruh, what does he do? I made a 20-foot tall cutout of the Moonlord for Halloween. Okay, that's pretty cool, but how did you make that? Like, it's so massive, how did you even make that? And second of all, what are you gonna do with that after this? And yeah, I have a lot of questions for this one, but overall it looks pretty cool. My revolver resprites, original and then resprite. These are really cool resprites. I like the new bottom revolver better, like I think that one's from the Traveling Merchant, but the one from the Crimson, I like the old sprite, but the new one, I don't know which one I like better of that one. I mean, they both look great. When you're happy, you enjoy the music. When you're sad, you understand the lyrics. In all seriousness though, the Terraria soundtrack is actually great. I was bored, so I wrote a script to randomize every Terraria sprite. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, the main menu looks not too strange, alright. What is going on? What the... Imagine trying to play through the entire game like this. What? Pre-hard mode mech Doosa? Well, this person drew a flesh Doosa, and this actually looks really cool. I'm really liking this design here. Alright, that is going to conclude our episode for r/Terraria top post of the past week. If you did enjoy this video, could you please like and subscribe? I would really appreciate it. I will also leave my Discord server link in the description if you want to go ahead and join that. But on screen there will be a playlist for my other r/Terraria videos if you want to go ahead and watch those. Anyways, that is going to be it, and goodbye.